Kate déménage dans notre quartier avec sa grande sœur Alex. Je la remarque tout de suite parce que elle est un peu bizarre, puis vraiment belle, puis tout le temps seule. Comme constamment seule. On a des cours ensemble, sauf que je l'observe de loin pendant genre 6 mois avant de trouver le courage de lui dire allô. Je parle jamais à personne parce que ça a juste l'air trop compliqué. Mais Kate est tellement spéciale.
Wow, this was an incredible film from Quebec with elements of reality and symbolism. It's a one-person show. A single actress does an outstanding performance. She's an incredible storyteller, giving so much feeling to the role. She recounts her passionate relationship with a schoolmate, Kate. They go through a traumatic situation which causes the lead to pull back, though her passion and love for Kate persist. I really like the staging at the Lachine Canal at night. The fluorescent lighting and the gloomy area really set the tone. I love the sound design with the eerie music, the rumbling train, and most notably, the gulls, which really give you the feeling she's near water, water being a very important element for the heart to reside. The writing is electrifying. I was hanging on her every word. Excellent film.
Relies and succeeds on fabulous storytelling. I mean, this protagonist has us enraptured just by listening to her tell this story. We don't get to see the action itself, but we feel so much a part of it thanks to the engagement, again, that she is able to provide us with her language, with her body language, with her eyes. Everything about her exudes this story as if we were seeing it for ourselves being told. And what a story it is of heartbreak and betrayal and loss and deceit and death, all these amazing themes playing along. It's like a storytelling hour, and we just sit down and get to listen to someone tell this profound story.
This wasn't short. It was an hour and 10 minutes long. Not only that, it was an hour and 10-minute long soliloquy. I believe it was one shot, too. Now, I got to give the props up. I thought the actress was very good. I thought it was very bold and risky to do it all in one shot and just do an hour-long monologue.
Such an amazing hour-long monologue storytelling kind of mix, and it was just so incredible to kind of just sit here and listen to the story being told. And it was done in such a way where you can actually imagine everything that was happening, and you could see all the emotions and everything playing out. And it was just such an incredible delivery, which really is to the actress who is able to just kind of spew out the story. And it seemed like one long take of an hour, and be able to memorize everything while still kind of using her body language to make sure that it fit with the storytelling at that time. And it just seemed so genuine and so perfectly done. It was just honestly applause to that. It was so well told. The filming itself was so great because I love the fact that the camera was the only other movement that was happening, and it went in and out of just the depth of how far and close the camera was to her, and that helped add another layer to the storytelling when it was super close up for dramatic pauses and all of that. So it was so fluid and so well done, and making sure that it was just really one long take but still having a movement to it, so it's not just still on her, it just constantly flowed in and out. And that was just so perfectly orchestrated in a way to really add another layer to the story. And the setting itself was really great, even just the lighting itself, the fact that it kind of changed color depending on the situation, the scenario, and it matched the emotions of what was happening. So overall, really great job on so many parts. So great job.
Man, what a great film. I really got to give it up for this one. It's extremely difficult to hold someone's attention just by talking for an hour, but this film definitely pulls it off. I mean, since the only person we see throughout the whole thing is Sam, she has to rely on lots of descriptive words and adjectives when it comes to talking about characters or retelling stories. So, and that's this film's greatest strength, really, because even when she's just talking about it, you can picture everything she's saying in your head. You can easily picture her talking about stealing the guy's heart and throwing it in the river, or Kate stealing the rose from the pharmacy by hiding it in between her butt. Sam's monologue heavily relies on emotion too. She gets very turned on when she's talking about the haircut during class, and she gets super angry whenever she brings up her brother. And the ending is a great twist on the phrase, having your heart ripped out. I'll just leave it at that. And the film uses great visual aids as well, like the fluorescent lights in the background or the heart turning from red to white. Even though this was an hour-long monologue, it really made great use of several different storytelling elements.
Oh, I am so glad I stumbled on this piece. It is such a brilliant script that's visceral and peak storytelling for me. I loved how they brought this monologue to life through really well-timed pull-ins, the dramatic lighting to elevate the theatricality of the piece, and the location was so central to this. The groundedness of the environment, the ability to interact with the environment and the fence, the sound of seagulls, the crunch of the gravel, and I lived for that moment of the train rumbling overhead, just to encompass that overwhelming emotional state where you're almost having an out-of-body experience. I thought it was extremely well performed. There wasn't a moment that I didn't believe or I felt that the focus waned. It was direct and honest, and the images were brought to life so beautifully by this actor. And it was, yeah, as I said, the script I thought was absolutely stellar. I feel like I really got to know these characters. They were fully realized through the text and fully realized through the performance as well. So I'll be checking out the playwright's other work. Very exciting.
Most of the powers behind the one take scene. I miss theater so much, so I am glad to have seen this performance, and the performer is just brilliant. The delivery is honest and it's so relatable. Even though it's kind of a fictional story, it is very well told. The voice, it's just like a very profound theater preparation, I guess, and I thoroughly enjoyed this performance. The story is intriguing and it is with very little special effects. By the way, I love the lights with the changing colors towards the different scenes. It helps you imagine where you are at with very minimalistic scenography. It was just a great piece. I very much enjoyed it, and I love the script or her monologue. It is just, yeah, it was deep, and this concept of ripping the heart, it is just very new to me, and I really enjoyed thinking about it.
Very interesting story. Fairly well told, I must say. I before I go into anything else, I have to question the choice of trying to do this all in one take, though, because it didn't really permit any space to go back over sections where the performer kind of tripped over her lines a bit, and the film is a lot less forgiving for that kind of performance bobble than live performance. So, I mean, obviously this was probably written for the stage, and I'm sure it's probably comes off more powerfully in a live setting. And like I say, the camera is a lot less forgiving for little things that you can easily recover from when you're performing live. But apart from that, I thought it was a solid performance, the engaging story, and she was believable in in the representation of what she was saying, emotionally engaged, committed to the story. So I thought that was good. I thought it was an interesting location. I liked the lighting, the use of different elements that were added to this found space to kind of bring it into more of a theatrical setting. I thought there was interesting camera work, little like switches in color tone and stuff to when changing different sections. I thought was an interesting choice. I thought that there was a good use of the what was found in the environment. The train overhead that's passing was well integrated into the piece. Various visual aspects of what could be captured by the camera, I thought was integrated quite well. I liked the soundtrack, the minimalist kind of underscoring that just came in at the right moments. I thought that was well done. And yeah, overall, I thought it was a solid monologue, filmed monologue, except for the caveat about the little baubles in the script. I thought it was well done.